Testing one. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Woodbine Mohawk Park. Here this morning, we will be having a qualifying session with a total of 9 qualifiers on the program. First qualifier will come out onto the track in about 8 minutes' time. Starting gate is now rolling for our first qualifier. Good morning, everybody. Mark McKelvey with you on this nice, beautiful Tuesday morning. Going to get very warm here today. 3 scratches in the opening qualifier. Take out number 1, Postmodernism, number 4, Better Than Cash, and number 6, Albergo Hanover. From the inside out, it's American Risk with Bob McClure, Casey's Dragon with Mike Saftick, Custom Cut with Sylvan Fillion, Rootin' Tootin' with James McDonald, and the Downtown Bus with Jody Jameson. Be a field of 5 for our first qualifier. Older pacers are lined up, starting gate to the top of the stretch. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing, charging from the inside. That is American Risk, who is hustling out of there. Dropping in behind from the center is Custom Cut. Just to that one's outside is Rootin' Tootin'. Then it's the Downtown Bus, who will look to drop in 4th in front of Casey's Dragon. Into the first turn they go. They get lined up, and this field of 5 is heading towards the opening quarter, and they're following American Risk. The 4-year-old gelding leads the way from McClure by a length and a half. Settling second, Custom Cut, followed very closely third by Rootin' Tootin'. A break of 2 then. Back to the Downtown Bus, and Casey's Dragon is last, 28 seconds for the opening quarter. So the field moves into the backstretch, and the leader, it is American Risk. 3 for 12 last year, 2 for 2 this year. That was back in January. And here is American Risk leading them up towards the half. In second is Custom Cut. The Downtown Bus gets underway. A little wide, advancing on the outside for Jameson, and he is now coming up to attack the leader. Then back and forth is Rootin' Tootin'. Casey's Dragon is 5th. The half was 56 and 4. So they went an opening quarter of 28, the half 56 and 4, and they're going into the far turn, and the Downtown Bus looks to clear. So in the middle half here, he made the rush to the top, and the Downtown Bus is in control as they go by 5/8. Racing now in second is American Risk. Then in third, that is Custom Cut, followed by Rootin' Tootin' 4th, and Casey's Dragon in 5th. The Downtown Bus, a winner of over $500,000 with a mark of 148. He hits 3/4 in 126 flat, and they'll spin for home. Here's the Downtown Bus, the 5-year-old looking to close this one out. Sitting in behind is American Risk, who's called upon. To the outside now, here comes Custom Cut. Then it's Rootin' Tootin' and Casey's Dragon. The Downtown Bus has got company on both sides of him. On the outside, coming on by is Custom Cut, and at the inside is American Risk. So those two go by. American Risk at the inside, trying to get back on even terms with Custom Cut. Custom Cut with a half a length advantage coming to the line. Custom Cut will win. American Risk was second, Rootin' Tootin' third, the Downtown Bus 4th, and Casey's Dragon 5th, 154 and 4. Here's the order of finish from the first qualifier. Number 1 was Scratch. Number 2, American Risk, was second. Number 3, Casey's Dragon, 5th. Number 4 was Scratch. Number 5, Custom Cut, was the winner. Number 6 was Scratch. Number 7, Rootin' Tootin', was third. And number 8, the Downtown Bus, was 4th. Top to bottom, Scratch 2-5, Scratch 1, Scratch 3-4. Fractions were 28, 56 and 4, 126, 154 and 4 for the winner. Number 5, Custom Cut. Sylvan Fillion driving for trainer Marie Dupont, owned by Leia Curie d'Orleans. This is a 4-year-old gelding with 5 career victories, $26,000 made. Trotters onto the track for qualifier number 2. No changes here as it comes to scratches. All 6 will compete. Just one driver note. Number 6, Severus Hanover, will be driven by James McDonald. James McDonald drives the 6, Severus Hanover. Here's the field of Trotters for the second. Number 1 is Cesar Duhara, 4-year-old gelding. Trainer-driver is Denny Guriel. 2, CT Canabra, is a 4-year-old trained by Richard Moreau and driven by Doug McNair. 3, Forbidden Trade, 4-year-old trained by Luke Blais and driven by Bob McClure. 4 is Mufasa AS, a 4-year-old gelding trained by Jeff Gillis. The driver is Trevor Henry. 5, Gold Edition, 4-year-old. Trainer-driver is Blair Burgess. And 6 is Severus Hanover, 9-year-old gelding trained by Shane Arsenault. The driver is James McDonald. That's your field of 6 for the second qualifier. Trotters will head to the backstretch and be called to the gate in just a couple of minutes. Wings of the starting gate are now open. Second qualifier on this Tuesday morning. This one features 2019 Hambletonian champion Forbidden Trade. Second qualifier of the season for the Luke Blais trainee. Won 1 mile in 58-1 back on June 2nd, 7 days ago. This will be his second qualifier as mentioned, as it's a field of 4-year-olds and up. Group of 6 taking their positions. Just one driver change. The 6, Severus Hanover, James McDonald drives. Starting gate swings into the stretch. Trotters picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. From the outside, Severus Hanover and Gold Edition are showing some early speed. They're looking to cross over in front of their 4 other rivals as Forbidden Trade floats away to get away in third comfortably. Following in behind is CT Canabra. Then settling in 5th will be Mufasa AS in front of the rail starter Cesar Duhara. Field of 6 to the opening quarter, and they're following Severus Hanover. The 9-year-old is on the point here through an opening quarter of 29-2. So Severus Hanover, who's made 8 starts already in 2020, has 2 wins, 6 top 3 finishes, has the lead, but before 3/8, Burgess is out with Gold Edition, and Gold Edition comes around to claim the top spot. Gold Edition is now the new leader. Severus Hanover has been relegated to 2nd. Break of 2.5 lengths back to Forbidden Trade in 3rd, followed by CT Canabra in 4th. 2.5 lengths then to Mufasa AS, with the final one being Cesar Duhara. The half is on the board in 59-1. So Gold Edition went to the top spot there in the second quarter, leapfrogs to the lead, and takes this group of 6 into the far turn. Racing second is Severus Hanover. Forbidden Trade starting to pick it up now. He's getting a little closer in 3rd. CT Canabra in 4th. Then back in 5th. Mufasa AS, Cesar Duhara last. Mufasa AS made a break going to 3/4, and now out from third, here comes Forbidden Trade. And Forbidden Trade's got the target of Gold Edition, as Gold Edition's got a couple lengths on him at 3/4 in 1:28 and 2. Into the stretch, and here's Forbidden Trade coming on and looking to go on by. Forbidden Trade on the outside is powering up. Gold Edition tries to dig in. Forbidden Trade takes a short lead. Gold Edition still trotting well, and then it is back now to CT Canabra into third over Severus Hanover fourth, but here is Forbidden Trade coming on by, and Forbidden Trade is second qualifier of the season. This one he'll win, stopping the clock in 1:56 and 2. Second went to Gold Edition. Third was CT Canabra, Severus Hanover, Cesar Duhara, Mufasa AS. Here are the results from the second qualifier. Number 1, Cesar Duhara was 5th. Number 2, CT Canabra 3rd. Number 3, Forbidden Trade the winner. Number 4, Mufasa AS was 6th. Number 5, Gold Edition 2nd. And number 6, Severus Hanover was 4th. Top to bottom, 5-3-1, 6-2-4. Fractions were 29 and 2, 59 and 1, 128 and 2, 156 and 2 for the winner, Forbidden Trade. Last year's Canadian Horse of the Year. Second qualifier of his 4-year-old campaign now in the books. Takes almost 2 seconds off his time from last week, and Forbidden Trade gets the victory today in 156 and 2. Field of 8 for the third qualifier, staying on the trot. This time it is 3-year-old Trotters. One driver changed to 2 Highland Foxy Trotter. The driver is Scott Young. Here's the field. 1 is Golden Gavel, 3-year-old filly by Archangel, trained by John Bax. Matt Bax drives. 2 Highland Foxy Trotter, 3-year-old filly by EL Titan, trained by Amanda Fine. The driver is Scott Young. 3 is Allison, 3-year-old filly by Uncle Peter, trained by Jason McGinnis and driven by Anthony McDonald. 4 is Intense Justice, a 3-year-old filly by Justice Hall, trained by Danny Fontaine and driven by Chris Christoforou. 5, Warrawee Vicky, a 3-year-old filly by Royalty for Life, trained by Scott McEnany. Doug McNair drives. 6 is Loved by the Masses, a 3-year-old gelded son of Muscle Mass, trained by Edward Piccone. The driver is Mike Saftick. 7 is Fitbit, a 3-year-old gelding by Muscle Mass, trained by Bob McIntosh. Trevor Henry drives. And 8 is HP Muscle Dancer, 3-year-old gelding by Muscle Mass, trained by Ben Bayarjan. Sylvain Filion is in the sulky. Group of 8 taking their spots behind the starting gate here for the third at Mohawk Park. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. Off stride, number 4, Intense Justice. The rest of them are set on their way, and Warrawee Vicky is going to shoot from the center towards the inside. Highland Foxy Trotter, and then from mid-pack, that is Loved by the Masses. At the inside is Golden Gavel getting away in 4th. Allison behind that one. 3 wide into the turn is Fitbit, who is then followed by HP Muscle Dancer, and resetting after the break at the start is Intense Justice. To the opening quarter they go. Warrawee Vicky is up top through an opening quarter of 29 seconds flat. So off a 29-second opener, Warrawee Vicky leads them into the backstretch. Highland Foxy Trotter is in 2nd. 2 lengths then to Loved by the Masses in 3rd. Another 2 lengths to Golden Gavel, who's racing in 4th. Being followed up the backstretch by Allison. Then it is 2 lengths to Fitbit, followed by HP Muscle Dancer. And last was the breaker at the start, Intense Justice. Second quarter move towards the top for Loved by the Masses, up to confront Warrawee Vicky as they go past the half in 57-4. So Loved by the Masses and Saftick wanted to trot on towards the lead. They got to really work for it. Warrawee Vicky going right with them. And as they get to 5/8, Loved by the Masses will clear. Warrawee Vicky with some good-looking strides. Now we'll sit right on that one's back. And then it's a break of 6 lengths back to Intense Justice, or Highland Foxy Trotter in 3rd, followed by 4 lengths back to Golden Gavel 4th. Allison, Fitbit, HP Muscle Dancer, and Intense Justice is last. 3 quarters, 126 flat. So they turn for home off a 28-1 third quarter, and Loved by the Masses at the inside, still with the lead. Warrawee Vicky comes to the outside, trying to reclaim the top spot. She's called upon with 1/8 of a mile to go. Still a length and a half away as Loved by the Masses is trotting well coming into deep stretch. Warrawee Vicky will finish in 2nd. Then it's back to Highland Foxy Trotter in 3rd. Allison into 4th. It's Loved by the Masses. A real good score there in 155-3. Here are the results from qualifier number 3. Number 1, Golden Gavel was 6th. Number 2, Highland Foxy Trotter 3rd. Number 3, Allison was 4th. Number 4, Intense Justice 8th. Number 5, Warwi Vicky 2nd. Number 6, Loved by the Masses the winner. Number 7, Fitbit was 5th. And number 8, HP Muscle Dancer was 7th. 634, 82, 157. Fractions were 29, 57 and 4, 126, 155 and 3 for the winner. Number 6, Loved by the Masses. Last year's Ontario Sire Stakes Grassroots champion as a 3-year-old trotter, as a 2-year-old trotter, I should say. Now a 3-year-old gelding. This son of Muscle Mass is trained by Edward Piccone, driven by Mike Saftik. For owners Wade Piccone, Nicholas Piccone, and the trainer Ed Piccone. 5 for 7 as a rookie. Loved by the Masses wins today. 155 and 3. That's a new career best. Fourth qualifier is coming up next. 3-year-old pacing fillies. Looks like we got 7 of them on the track right now. Couple of driver notes. Number 5, Hidden View, will be driven by Doug McNair. And number 7, Better Bid, will be driven by Sylvain Fillion. And also a driver note on number 1, Smile by the Beach. It's James McDonald. The field, number 1, Smile by the Beach, 3-year-old filly by Sunshine Beach, trained by Gordon Dancevich. James McDonald drives. 2, Let's Have One More, 3-year-old filly by Mach 3, trained by Murray Breather, Chris Christoforou. Number 3, Sizzlin' Sally, 3-year-old filly by Better's Delight, trained by Murray Breather with Bob McClure. 4, Lion Sweet Jen, a 3-year-old filly by Sweet Lou, trained by Patrick Rouleau and driven by Mike Saftick. 5, Hidden View, 3-year-old filly by Better's Delight, trained by Ronald Muir. The driver is Doug McNair. 6 is Sure Do Love You, a 3-year-old filly by Captain Treacherous, trained by Chantel Mitchell and driven by Scott Young. 7 is Better Bid, a 3-year-old filly by Better Than Cheddar, trained by Rob Fellows and driven by Sylvain Fillion. And the 8 is Sophie's Destiny, 3-year-old filly by Del Marvelous, trained and driven by Marie Auger. Field of 8, 3-year-old pacing fillies are lined up, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. From the outside, Better Bid, looking to get towards the top 4. Fillion right from the center. That is Lion Sweet Jet as she pushes her way ahead into second. Towards the inside, Sizzlin' Sally. In between horses is Hidden View. Widest of them all going into the turn will be Sophie's Destiny. Then it is Smile by the Beach. Outside of that one is Sure Do Love You. And the last one, Let's Have One More. Opening quarter is up in 30 seconds even. And the leader for Sylvain Fillion is Better Bid. Better Bid on top by a length and a half. On that one's back is Lion Sweet Jen. Closing the gap in third is Sizzlin' Sally. Followed then fourth by Hidden View. Racing fifth is Sophie's Destiny. Sixth is Smile by the Beach. Then seventh, that is Sure Do Love You. And 2 lengths back to the trailer, Let's Have One More. Single file up to the half. Better Bid at the midway point in 59 and 4. So just a tad quicker than the opening quarter of 30 seconds. 29 and 4 in the second quarter for Better Bid. Better Than Cheddar filly on top by a length and a half. Over the Sweet Lou filly, Lion Sweet Jen, who looks to ride right in behind. Racing in third is Sizzlin' Sally. Out from fourth now comes Hidden View. Picking up some cover is Sure Do Love You. Inside Sophie's Destiny. Then back to Smile by the Beach. And Let's Have One More. 3/4, 129 and 3. Turning for home off another 29 and 4 quarter. This is Better Bid. On the outside, Hidden View getting a little bit closer. Lion Sweet Jen maybe looking for some racing room off the 2-hole trip. Off cover now and in the center of the track. Here comes Sure Do Love You. And Sure Do Love You is powering by and takes a short advantage. Battling on is Hidden View, but Sure Do Love You's got a head up in front, and Sure Do Love You will win. Hidden View was second. Third was Better Bid. Then fourth went to Sizzlin' Sally, 158 and 3. Here are the results from the fourth qualifier. Number 1, Smile by the Beach, was 7th. Number 2, Let's Have One More, was 6th. Number 3, Sizzlin' Sally, was 4th. Number 4, Lion Sweet Jen, was 5th. Number 5, Hidden View, was 2nd. Number 6, Sure Do Love You, was the winner. Number 7, Better Bid, was 3rd. And number 8, Sophie's Destiny, was 8th. Top to bottom, 7, 6, 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 8. Fractions were 30 flat, 59 and 4, 129 and 3, 158 and 3. For the winner, number 6, Sure Do Love You, a 3-year-old filly by Captain Treacherous, owned by Lindsay and Connie Rankin, trained by Chantel Mitchell and driven by Scott Young. Debut qualifier for this 3-year-old filly, and she wins it, shooting off cover in the lane for a 158 and 3 score. Trotters for the 5th qualifier, all on the track. It'll be a field of 7. One driver change. Number 6, Kanagami Coco, is being driven by Bob McClure. Here's the field. Number 1 is Angel Nation, a 3-year-old colt by Archangel, trained by Ted McDonnell and driven by Sylvan Fillion. 2 is Alcatraz Sealster, 3-year-old colt by Wheeling and Dealing, trained by Ron McDonald and driven by Brett McDonald. 3, Regal 7, a Chapter 7 colt. Trainer driver is Tom Duran. 4, Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip, 3-year-old colt by Muscle Mass, trained by John Bax. Matt Bax drives. 5 is Gretzky Sealster, 3-year-old gelded son of Wheeling and Dealing, trained by Claire Bradshaw and driven by Scott Young. 6, Kanagami Coco, 3-year-old gelded son of Wheeling and Dealing, trained by Danny Fontaine and driven by Bob McClure. And the 7, You're Still Up, a 3-year-old gelded son of Royalty for Life, trained by Dustin Jones and driven by Chris Christoforou. That's your group of 7 for qualifier number 5. They'll head to the gate in just a moment. Gate begins to roll now for our 5th qualifier. 3-year-old colts and geldings, a group of 7 taking their spots behind the starting gate. Starting gate to the top of the stretch. Field of 7 on the trot, picking up speed, and here they come. Off stride number 3, Regal 7. And also off stride there for a moment was number 6, Kanagami Coco. And now he'll run away as they're off and trotting. So from the middle, there's Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip. Avoiding any trouble on the outside is You're Still Up. At the rail, it is Angel Nation, who is followed then by Alcatraz Sealster. On the outside, that is Gretzky Sealster, and then it's to the breakers, Regal 7, and resetting is Kanagami Coco, who is moving down to the pylons. You're Still Up to the top, and here's You're Still Up past the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. So Christopheru puts You're Still Up, the gelded son of Royalty for Life, on the lead, leading by about 2 lengths. Off a 30-second opener, You're Still Up is on top. Racing in second is Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip. Then it's 2.5 lengths back to Angel Nation in third. Racing fourth is Alcatraz Sealster. Trotting behind that one is Gretzky Sealster. And on that one's back is Kanagami Coco. Well back to Regal 7. The half is hit in 59 and 1. 29 and 1 second quarter for You're Still Up. Had 5 top 2 finishes as a rookie and 11 starts. And You're Still Up takes them into the far turn. Second qualifier of the season for the Dustin Jones trainee, leading by a little more than 1.5 lengths. Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip second. Third is Angel Nation, advancing on the outside now. Kanagami Coco is making up a ton of ground coming to 3/4. Then it's Alcatraz Sealster, Gretzky Sealster, and last is Regal 7. 3/4, 129 and 2 into the stretch. You're Still Up with the lead, trying to sprint home to secure the victory. Kanagami Coco on the outside is up to the leader's wheel. At the inside, Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip. And then Angel Nation is in fourth. 16th to go now. You're Still Up, still with the lead. Kanagami Coco comes to that one's inside, but is 2 lengths away. You're Still Up to win. Kanagami Coco second. Angel Nation third. Are You Kidding Me Blue Chip was fourth. Then it was Alcatraz Sealster fifth. 6 is Gretzky Sealster, and Regal 7 will be 7th. 158 and 3. With the 5th qualifier complete, we will now be taking a break before we will resume with qualifiers 6 through 9. We're now on break. Qualifiers will resume in just a little bit. All right, finally we're going to get things back going here this morning at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Next up is the 6th qualifier. There are no changes here for the 6th. Number 1 in this group of 3-year-old trotters is Financial Day. 3-year-old filly by Archangel, trainer drivers Paul Walker. 2 is 7 Carat Gold. 3-year-old filly by Chapter 7, trained by Ben Arjan, driven by Sylvain Fillion. 3, Classic Cardi. 3-year-old filly by Muscles Yankee, trainer drivers Dogfin Henriksen. 4, Magic Wanda, 3-year-old filly by Cadabra, trained by Jerry Duford. Chris Christopher drives. 5 is Stormont Wedding. Glide Master filly, trainer drivers Jason Woodward. 6 is Cute Accountant. 3-year-old filly by Archangel, trained by Sean Stacey and driven by James McDonald. 7, Un Titan du Hurrah. It's a 3-year-old gelded son of E.L. Titan. Trainer driver is Denny Guriel. And the 8 is Hooray Frankie. 3-year-old colt by Chip Chip Hooray. Trainers Gaetan Bear and the driver is Jason Ryan. Starting gate is rolling. Here we go for qualifier number 6. 6 of 9 on this Tuesday morning here at Mohawk Park. Field of 8 taking their spots as the starting gate approaches the top of the stretch. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. Off strides number 7, Un Titan du Hurrah. The rest of them are off and trotting from the middle. There goes Magic Wanda out of there. Making a break was 7 Carat Gold. To the inside is Classic Cardi, and then moving across into third is Cute Accountant. Followed at the inside by Financial Day, who is 4th. Then 5th is Stormont Wedding. 6th as they approach the turn is Hooray Frankie, and then it's back to the breakers. 7 Carat Gold and Un Titan du Hurrah. To the opening quarter, Magic Wanda up and around to go past this first panel in 31 and 2. Not much speed here. 31 and 2 opener for Magic Wanda, but she is in control now. And the daughter of Cadabra will lead them up the backstretch with 3/8 now in the books. Racing in second is Classic Cardi. Then in third is Cute Accountant with a break of 5 lengths back to Financial Day, who is closing that gap quickly. Then another 5 to Stormont Wedding, who is racing in 5th. 6th is Hooray Frankie, and the trailers are the breakers. 7 Carat Gold and Un Titan du Hurrah. 101 and 3, the half-mile clocking off a 31 and 2 opener. Tempo picked up. That was 30 and 1 in the second quarter. Opening up a few lengths at 5/8. This is Magic Wanda. Now advancing. Here comes Cute Accountant on the move. Up into second. Looping around. Classic Cardi. And in 4th is Financial Day. And we go back to check in with Stormont Wedding, Hooray Frankie, 3/4 time, 131 and 2. They'll turn for home. And the leader is Magic Wanda. Magic Wanda, and on the outside, off stride went Cute Accountant. Cute Accountant was going to look to challenge for the lead, but with 1/8 of a mile to go, Magic Wanda makes a break now. So Magic Wanda rolls off stride. Here comes Financial Day, advancing, coming towards the line. Off stride through the wire will be Magic Wanda. There's Financial Day coming through. Classic Cardi over Hooray Frankie. Time of the mile is 2:02 and 2, probably about 2:02 and 3 for Financial Day, who was trotting through the line. The results from the 6th qualifier: number 1, Financial Day, was second. Number 2, 7 Karat Gold, 8th. Number 3, Classic Cardi, 3rd. Number 4, Magic Wanda, crossed the wire first but was off stride through the line. Number 5, Stormont Wedding, was 7th. Number 6, Cute Accountant, was 6th. 5th. Number 7, Who Tightened Durab, was 6th. And number 8, Hooray Frankie, was 4th. Top to bottom, 283, 175, 64. 202 and 2 is the mile. The fractions were 31 and 2, 101 and 3, 131 and 2, 202 and 2. But mind you, that time for the breaker through the line, number 1, number 4, Magic Wanda, number 1, Financial Day, did trot through the line. Gate beginning to roll for the 7th qualifier, 3-year-old Pacers. Only one I don't see out there is number 3, Art Runner. So here's the field. Number 1, Cold Creek Cabo, 3-year-old gelded son of Dally, trained by William Slack and driven by Phil Houdon. 2, Steal the Moment, Mach 3 Colt, trained by Rob Fellows, Trevor Henry drives. 3 is out, 4 is Distinguished, 3-year-old Colt by Sports Rider, trained by Ben Wallace, the driver Scott Young. 5, Twinbee French Toast, 3-year-old Colt by Sunshine Beach, trained by Richard Morrow and driven by Louis Waugh. 6, Winson Azar, Mach 3 Colt, trained by Murray Breather with Bob McClure. 7 is Darth Fader, a shadow play gelding. Jack Darling trains, Jody Jameson drives. And the 8, I'm a Looker 2, a 3-year-old Colt by Shadow Play, Dr. Ian, who is the trainer, Sylvain Fillion in the sulky. Gate picking up speed, and here they come for qualifier number 7. And they're off and pacing. Driving from the outside, that is Darth Fader. Going with that one is I'm a Looker 2. So the outside 2, the quickest away, and they are powerfully striding out of there. At the rails, Cold Creek Cabo, and getting around that one will be Twinbee French Toast up into 3rd. Then it is Steal the Moment, followed by Distinguished, and the final one is Winson Nazar as they go into the first turn. Darth Fader left out well and has the top spot, going to the opening quarter by a length and a half over I'm a Looker 2, 28-4 for the first quarter. Moving into the backstretch, Darth Fader is on top. In second, as they move into the backside, I'm a Looker 2 under a tight hold there from Fillion. Then it's 3 lengths back to Twinbee French Toast in 3rd. About that same margin to Cold Creek Cabo racing in 4th. A pair of lengths then to Steal the Moment in 5th. 6 up the backside, Distinguished, and 7th. That is Winson Nazar. Coming up to the half here, and Darth Fader is rolling right along past the half in 57 and 1. Going to the far turn. Darth Vader has led since the word go. In second, I'm a Looker 2. 2 lengths back then to Twinbee French Toast. Cold Creek Cabo is in fourth. Up on the outside now, Distinguished, looking to get around, steal the moment. And at the rear of the field is Winsun Azar. Coming up to 3/4. Darth Vader takes them past the third marker with a length and a half advantage over I'm a Looker 2. 125 and 3 for 3/4 into the stretch. Here on the outside comes Cold Creek Cabo. And Cold Creek Cabo is powerfully coming up now and looking to overtake the lead. Cold Creek Cabo comes on by. Swinging wide though. Here's a look for Twinbee French Toast. And Twinbee French Toast is coming on as well. Into third is I'm a Looker 2. Coming into the edge of the tote board now. And it is Cold Creek Cabo with a length advantage. Cold Creek Cabo will hold on. Second was Twinbee French Toast. Third was I'm a Looker 2. Over Darth Vader. Winsun Azar. Distinguished and Steal the Moment. 153 and 4. Results from the 7th qualifier. Number 1, Cold Creek Cabo was the winner. Number 2, Steal the Moment was 7th. Number 3 was Scratch. Number 4, Distinguished was 6th. Number 5, Twin Bee French Toast was 2nd. Number 6, Winsun Azar was 5th. Number 7, Darth Vader was 4th. And number 8, I'm a Looker 2 was 3rd. Top to bottom, 1-7, Scratch, 6-2, 5-4-3. Fractions were 28 and 4, 57 and 1, 125 and 3, 153 and 4 for the winner. Number 1, Cold Creek Cabo. Starting gate moving into position for the 8th qualifier. It'll be a field of 5 on the trot. Take out number 4, LA Magic. So this field of 5 from the inside out. The 1 is Frisk Away, 4-year-old mare trained and driven by Ron Waples Jr. 2 is Olympic Glide, a 5-year-old gelding, trained by Ryan McClure with Bob McClure. 3 is out, 4, or I should say 3 is in. Triumph Du Hurrah, 4-year-old gelding, trainer driver is Denny Guriel. 4 is out, 5 is Night on the Road, 8-year-old gelding, trainer driver it's Blair Burgess, and 6 is Most Wanted Lindy, a 13-year-old gelding trained by Scott West with Scott Young in the bike. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Triumph Du Hurrah right from the center. Strides out of there for Guriel, and on the outside is Most Wanted Lindy. Triumph Du Hurrah made a break, so off stride is Triumph Du Hurrah. Going around that one will be Night on the Road. To the inside path was Frisk Away, and there is Olympic Glide, who will slide up into 4th. So they go into the first turn, and Most Wanted Lindy, the veteran at age 13, is bringing them up to the opening quarter in 30 seconds even. Most Wanted Lindy on the top for Scott Young. Racing in second is Night on the Road. Then it's 2 lengths back to Frisk Away. About that same margin to Olympic Glide, and resetting after the early break, Triumph Du Hurrah looks to catch up to the front quartet as they head up the backside. Most Wanted Lindy, a 23-time winner, has made 5 starts this year, all those back in January and February. Leads by a length and a half at the half in 59 and 4. So just a smidge quicker there in the second quarter off a 30-second opener, 29 and 4 second quarter. And they enter the far turn. Most Wanted Lindy by a length and a half. Night on the Road, the 8-year-old, stalks from in second, right on the leader's helmet. Now to the outside comes Frisk Away, the 4-year-old mare. Looks to get a little closer. She's just 2 lengths off. And then it is Olympic Glide, the 5-year-old. And at the back is Triumph Du Hurrah, the 4-year-old. Has made up some ground after the early break. 1:30 and 2 for 3 quarters. Into the stretch off a 30 and 3 third quarter. Young calls upon Most Wanted Lindy to find some more now. Being confronted here by Frisk Away. Night on the Road is swinging to the outside. 1/8 of a mile to go. Most Wanted Lindy at the inside. Frisk Away on the outside. Night on the Road looking to come on. 3 across. Into deep stretch now. Frisk Away in the middle. Looks to poke ahead in front. And it's Frisk Away to take it. Most Wanted Lindy was second. Third was Night on the Road. Over Olympic Glide and Triumph Du Hurrah, 2 minutes and a fifth. Results from the 8th qualifier. Number 1, Frisco A was the winner. Number 2, Olympic Glide was 4th. Number 3, Triumph Du Hurrah was 5th. Number 4 was Scratch. Number 5, Night on the Road was 3rd. And number 6, Most Wanted Lindy was 2nd. Top to bottom, 1, 4, 5, Scratch 3, 2. Fractions were 30 flat, 59 and 4, 130 and 2. 2 minutes and a fifth for the winner. Number 1, Frisco A. So up next is our 9th and final qualifier on this Tuesday morning. Couple of scratches, take out the 1, Polygamy, and take out the 2, Timal Dazzle. Note number 4, Expelliarmus, will be driven by Dustin Jones. Here is the field. We'll start with the 3, Chelsea's Magic, a 3-year-old filly by Cadabra, trained by Bob McIntosh and driven by Trevor Henry. 4, Expelliarmus, is a 3-year-old filly by Cadabra. Trainer driver is Dustin Jones. 5, Barnum, 3-year-old filly by Wheeling and Dealing, trained by Jean Tourney and driven by Louis-Philippe Bois. 6, Need an Alibi, a 3-year-old filly by Yale Titan, trained by John Bax and driven by Matt Bax. And 7 is Freedom Express, 3-year-old gelded son of Wheeling and Dealing, trained by Harlumbus Christoforou and driven by Chris Christoforou. Gate begins to roll. Final qualifier here on this Tuesday. A reminder, live racing continues here tonight at Mohawk Park. First race post time for a 10-race card is 7 p.m. Qualifying action later this week. Expected to have 3 more days of qualifiers this week, as the 2-year-olds will start on Friday and Saturday. We'll know exactly once the entry box closes tomorrow morning. But next qualifying session for sure, it will be on Thursday. And then we expect to see the 2-year-olds on Friday and Saturday. Qualifiers will begin at 9:30 a.m. Gate to the top of the stretch, a field of 5 to cap things off on this Tuesday morning. Picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Need an Alibi has some good early speed from the outside. Freedom Express might be the quickest away. And then it is Chelsea's Magic at the inside for Henry. Dropping in behind will be Expelliarmus, and the final one will be Barnum as they head towards the first turn. Freedom Express on the outside looking to clear around Need an Alibi. That'll be the mission before they hit the opening quarter. And this field of 5 gets situated in single file order now as Freedom Express has claimed the top spot. Over Need an Alibi in second with a 2-length break back to Chelsea's Magic, who is in third, followed by Expelliarmus and Barnum. Opening quarter was 30-3. Into the backstretch they go, and Freedom Express, 3-year-old gelded son of Wheeling and Dealing, made 4 starts last year. Didn't have any success in his rookie season. Back here now for a second consecutive qualifier after making a miscue last week late in the mile. And Freedom Express for Chris Christoforou leads them up to the half. Following in second is Need an Alibi, 2.5 lengths then to Chelsea's Magic. Over Expelliarmus and Barnum, the half was hit in 1 minute and 2/5. So he went 29-4 in the second quarter off a 30-3 opener. And here is Freedom Express, Need an Alibi, who started in last year's Ontario Sire Stakes Grassroots Final, is just 1.5 lengths away. Chelsea's Magic gets a little closer in third. Expelliarmus fourth and Barnum fifth. All 5 on their best behavior at 3/4 in 1:30-3. So now they'll head for home, and we'll see if any positions change. The leader continues to be Freedom Express. Here's Need an Alibi to the outside. And on the far outside, Chelsea's Magic. She was about 3.5, 4 lengths off at 3/4. She's coming on now. Need an Alibi made a break in the middle. It's still Freedom Express with the lead. Chelsea's Magic getting a little bit closer. Freedom Express and Chelsea's Magic down to these two coming to the line, and it'll be Freedom Express to hold on. Chelsea's Magic was second. Barnum was third. Expelliarmus was fourth. And fifth will be Need an Alibi. 1:59-3. Here are the results from qualifier number 9. Numbers 1 and 2 were scratched. Number 3, Chelsea's Magic, was second. Number 4, Expelliarmus was third. Number 5, Barnum, was fourth. And number 6, Need an Alibi, was fifth. And number 7, Freedom Express, was the winner. So top to bottom, scratch, scratch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Fractions were 30 and 3, a minute and 2/5, 130 and 3, 159 and 3 for the winner, number 7, Freedom Express. That does it for today's qualifiers. Thanks for joining us online at YouTube or our website, woodbinemohawkpark.com. We're back in action later tonight. Live racing from Mohawk Park begins at 7 p.m. Woodbine Racing Live gets you set at 6:15. We'll see you later on. Hope you have a good afternoon. This is Mark McKelvey wishing you a good Tuesday.